What's really exciting to me about this project is the fact that I represent the rare disease patient community, and there are 7,000 rare diseases. 95% of the patients don't have any kind of therapy right now. So it's really important to do anything we can to help expedite the drug approval process. And I really think that this partnership between FDA, CPath, and NORD, who bring three distinct different kinds of capabilities to it, really will enable us to be able to bring more therapies to market more quickly, which will help those 95% of the patients that have nothing. So for me, that's why I do what I do every day. I think in 5 years, there's a real opportunity for this to be extremely significant for the patient community in general. I think if the FDA goes where they say they want to go with it, and the basic understanding that we have with CPath about how we can build this, and if we can maintain the funding from the government also, which means Congress has to step up and put the money into this each year, that we will have many more diseases having a therapy, that there will be a new common funnel, if you will, and way for industry, patient groups, and others to be able to enter their data. And it will just be much more efficient. When you have this kind of efficiency, it generally leads to more therapies. I think from a patient advocacy perspective, it's going to continue to be a key tool for us. I mean, patients have the data. Patients are the people that are ill. Patients are the ones who can share the impacts of what the disease is doing to them. And I think this hopefully will be a tool that will help more patient organizations make it easier for them to be able to develop a natural history system or something such as that, to be able to put data into a system so that CPath can then aggregate it, analyze it, look at it, and help decide what kinds of therapies may be available or directions that we ought to be looking. So I really think in 5 years, it could be a very significant change in the way drug development happens. I really do believe that drug development will change. And I think as I spoke to Janet Woodcock, from the head of CDER at the FDA, she talked to me about longitudinal natural history 5 years ago and said to me how important that was in expediting and moving the drug approval process forward. So when we started to embark on building that kind of a tool, we actually saw more and more patient organizations getting involved, wanting to work with the agency, and I think this program takes that multiple steps further. And so all I can say is that I think it should help the FDA be able to expedite, de-risk, and make the approval process move more quickly. At least that's our hope. We're the voice of the patient community. We have been for 35 years. We're made up of 300 now patient organizations that come to us, and another 700 that work with us on a regular basis. And we have more than 1,500,000 people a month coming to us and our website looking for guidance, advice, clinical trial data, hooking up with a physician. So we really have become the hub and doorway for the rare disease patient community. And so I think NORD is an ideal partner. When CPath can do the analytics, NORD can bring that patient mix to the audience, or to the mix. And I really think that's why it was a really interesting fit, and why NORD works in this context.